What is up, everybody? This is Alex from IHE TV.
Oh. Maybe not.
I'm talking about Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Had a few people leave comments asking for my opinion on this gem of a movie, this sweet Christmassy treat. It came out in December, which I thought was a risky move with how much competition there was, but nothing can defeat FNAF. Nothing can hold FNAF back, and I'm saying that as a golden Freddy myself. This isn't Alex today, this is Golden Freddy. So I remember very little about the first movie. There's some kind of irony to wring from it, but mostly boring, unwatchable. And it's not like this is much different, but this was kind of funnier to me. I was laughing at it a lot more. I don't know what percentage of people over the age of like 13 are watching this without any shred of irony. And the fact that Scott Cawthon actually wrote the script for this, I mean, it shows. But in this industry where people would fight, writers especially, fighting for some kind of input on a movie based on their IP, Scott Cawthon we get. And it's incomprehensible. Like, it's impossible to follow. If you haven't seen the game, it just randomly like turns into gameplay of the game. And I mean, it's funny to watch Josh Hutcherson just start playing FNAF 2 in the movie. It's just insane. Oh. Did I just hallucinate that? I just wanted to check it was Jim Henson that did the puppets. Okay, yeah, so it was Jim Henson doing the puppetry again. And honestly, you couldn't ask for better puppets for this movie. Now, do they do anything interesting? Well, depends who you ask, but wasn't really expecting the kind of Avengers influence. I know, another one for the pile. But who could deny the old defeating the new and the whole lineup? Oh, it's cool, isn't it? I don't know how to explain this or take it seriously. It's not really a movie. It's certainly an experience, though. There was like a little girl who was begging for help, and all these parents were like, go away. Like it was Victorian times or something more harsh. It was like the 80s in the flashback. Didn't get to see the bite of 87, I don't think. I swear I have seen this movie. It's just like ephemera. It's like a bunch of references and imagery that goes in one ear and out the other, and you kind of had a funny time, but it also was the worst thing you've ever seen. Wayne Knight was like this really aggressive asshole teacher. That's right, the science fair. There was the whole structure of it was the science fair and Faz Fest. Because after the events of the first movie, they got popular in a true crime kind of way. So then the local town has a whole festival dedicated to the FNAF characters at Freddy Fest, with iconic lines like, "You look like someone who could use a Freddy Faz Cola," or "Some of you have been swept up in the stupidity that is this Freddy Fest. Freddy tried, but his fingers were too fat." I can't remember the context of that one. Those are all lines from the movie, for the record. And as someone who I guess is not the target audience of this, unlike an M3 Gun 2.0, which crashed and bombed, everyone saw this and everyone loved it, I guess, with a fairly modest budget being a huge worldwide hit. Like, they made bank on this. So I hope you're ready for FNAF 3. I sure am. It does seem kind of disingenuous with how Matthew Lillard does so much of the advertising for this film, but he's in it for like 2 seconds. He's barely important at all, and it's like, he's the most fun part. You barely get to see him do anything. Oh yeah, there was like Balloon Boy and like a swimming creature. I don't really know many of the FNAF references past the first game. My only real exposure is playing the original game like a handful of times and then watching Markiplier play them all on the hardest difficulty because it's so insane.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2, 1020 mode, otherwise known as Golden Freddy mode.
Yeah, sorry, I can't give much depth or analysis on this because it's, I mean, what is there to say? It is exactly what it is. It's exactly what everyone wanted it to be, and we'll get another one. FNAF Avengers, I was hoping for more portal opening scenes with other FNAF characters coming out, but that ending battle sequence and having no third act certainly encapsulated just how goofy this franchise has always been. But if you're going to give it one thing, it has an incredibly passionate fan base, an intense fan base. I've seen worse, but I've definitely seen better. This gets a 1.5 star from me with a like, just because if we're going to be in this absurd plane of video game content, I don't know how a film like this does a better job of encapsulating the game than like a Halo TV show. I don't know, I'm still bitter about that. It's got nothing to do with this, but I'll see you on the next vid. Bye.
I'm getting a little crazy.